Hey there! Today, the moon continues in Sagittarius, where we focus on the story we are telling ourselves, the story we are hearing, the story we are participating in that bigger picture, how we make meaning, and reflecting on recent events and what it means for us and how we want to think about it. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Tuesday, July 8th. We are heading toward Thursday's full moon in Capricorn. So we've got that pregnant moon getting bigger and bigger each night, bringing something to fruition, something for us to see, recognize, become aware of. Something is being illuminated as we head into this Capricorn full moon. So keep your eyes open, pay attention. What is it you need to notice? What is unfolding or revealing something back to you about what you need to see in order to do your inner healing and transformation work so that you can be part of creating healing and transformation in the world around you. So we've got today a fiery Sagittarius moon, and Sagittarius is the sign of faith, of beliefs, of our ways of understanding things, how we make meaning. So what is the narrative? What is the story being told? And or what story are you telling yourself that you may need to question, because we have that Sagittarius energy that can bring dogma. It can bring beliefs that get stuck, beliefs that want to think something is true, even when there is evidence to the contrary. So to have healthy Sagittarian energy, we need to have the balance of Gemini. And Gemini and Sagittarius are opposite. And so Gemini is the energy of questions and questioning and curiosity and doubt, right? Questioning the status quo, questioning the beliefs or the story or the narrative. And then that Sagittarius energy is about answers. So it's how we answer the questions. And Sagittarius has to do with the status quo of beliefs, the meaning that we have made, maybe in the past, how we've made meaning and how we got attached to that meaning because it made sense at one time. It connected us to something that was meaningful. And over time, that paradigm erodes, right? It's no longer as exciting or inspiring or meaningful as it once was. It sort of becomes the way of doing things. And so to have that healthy Sagittarius energy, we need that balance of questioning, hey, why are we doing it this way? Just because we always have. Why do we believe this? Why does the story have to go this way? Could we do something different? Could we have the story have a different ending or have the characters do something surprising? So, thinking about, and you can see obviously this could apply in many different ways, but for self-care, we want to think about, what are we believing? Where are we placing our faith and trust that needs to be questioned? So where do we need to find or renew that sense of meaning, of awakening, of inspiration, of feeling like what we believe in because it is moving to us, rather than believing in something just because that is the way it has always been, or it's easy or comfortable to believe that. So beliefs are interesting, right? They're not just things that are obvious on the surface, like religious beliefs, or whatever, kind of paradigm or set of theories you might be working under, assumptions you might be operating under, but it can be anything. So, so it could be the way that you view the world. It could be something that you always have assumed is true and never questioned. So just taking that moment on this Sagittarius moon, sometime during your day to take some time out, like I was saying yesterday, to pause, to reflect, to look at, hey, what do I believe? Why do I believe that? Is there something different I could think? Or is there a different way of understanding this situation that might be more meaningful, might be more inspiring, might be more moving for me, right? It might matter more. So, questioning existing beliefs, and this can be an internal process. It also may be external, where somebody says something in your workplace or your family or wherever, and you get to say, why do why do you think that? Let's ask that question. Where does that thinking come from? Where does that belief or that assumption come from? Let's just ask the question. We don't have to attack one another. We can just get curious, like, hey, together, let's let's remind ourselves that we don't have to always tell the story in the same way. So, looking deeper, asking those questions, letting go of our attachment to how our understanding of how things work, to create a little bit of space and openness for that fiery Sagittarian energy to find its place where it should be really moving us, where it should be connecting with our hearts, awakening some feeling of meaning or inspiration or something that gets us excited about whatever it is we're about to do, right? Something that gets us excited about the future, feeling hopeful, feeling optimistic. Like, what are the beliefs that will help you connect with that bigger picture of possibility? So, as we head into Thursday's full moon in Capricorn, the July 10th full moon in Capricorn, we are coming into that Capricorn energy as well, where we will have a bigger picture of systems, structures, foundations, where we begin to build and create systems and get organized and start to operate. So we need to think about what matters. Why are we doing this? What are we going to put in place or organize or order? And before we do that, we need to know what moves us, what inspires us, why we are doing it, so that those Capricorn practical considerations and constructs that we are working on can have that feeling of meaning, that bigger picture of meaning. So as we head into Thursday's full moon in Capricorn, I have a guided meditation that can support you to work with the energy of this Capricorn full moon, to deepen into self-trust, to awaken your own connection with something that brings meaning into your life. So if you find that supportive, check that out. My meditations are $15 each, and there is a guided meditation for every new moon and every full moon available at astrologyheals.com. The link for this Capricorn full moon meditation is in the description for this video, along with tons of other resources and great ways to connect with me. So check that out. Thank you for being here. Astrologyheals.com is my website. I'm Marina Orms. And thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.